Yeah. So many projects. So many projects. Let's get into some of them. I have to remove this line. This trade line. Hey, hey. That's that. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that sucked. I thought I had electrical today. No. Okay. Guess not. Yeah, we're measuring out this area, right? As we said, I was trying to figure out the spacing and see if I can fit enough. So I only need 5 rows, right? So if they're like 6 or 7, they're probably going to be more. I'm going to add 2 more onto it, just because, like, I don't know, man. It works, but it doesn't work. One group of 4, so like if it's 300, 306, that's 12. And these 3 can feed 4. And these 3 can feed 4. And these 3 can feed 4. That's these 4, 16, yeah. These 4 can feed 16. Figure out how many. Oh, that's gonna be insane. Okay, what? We needed 75 fuel too, right? I think we needed 75 fuel. Yeah, so it's still like, 153, 6. So 116 is a 12. Okay, so if we divide it like that, then we still need an extra spot for 1 more line. No, 2 more. Yeah. Each 4, 8, and then probably extend it to 16, right? Let's just say I extend it to 16. That will produce 4 of these lines, right? I could put 2, and then I could put 4. So 16 would probably start here, right? So if I'm gonna need 2 more lines, like 3 more lines, 1 here, and 1 here, that'll give me my 4 for the 16, right? And then I have to do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3 out, right? That's a 1, 2, 3 out. See how wide this is. 7, no, 8, 9, 9 wide. So I'm gonna need 50 across, at least. I don't think that's 50 across. I'm gonna have to raise it up. I have to raise it up. That's fine, because I need the room. I need the room after I split it. Each one can kind of split off, right? It has its own, like at least one. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Max I can have is 10 lines, but I just want 5 right here. Right? Yeah, I know. Whoa, can't go past here. Okay, I have to be higher than this. But I'm gonna do it that way, because then it's higher than anything else on both sides, right? I have the 20 going out. Now I just need this. Has to be higher. First floor has to be higher than this. Let's go here. Are we gonna hit here? No, I want vertical. Go here. How we there? Yeah. So at least I have this much room. That's only a one step. I'm probably gonna go up a few steps. Okay. So if we, that has to be my start. That has to be my baseline for any like works, like belts. So I can't go any lower than that, right? And if it extends out, it's gonna extend out this way. So I should extend this one back, right? Yeah. Let's extend this one back. Boom. One. Whatever. Whatever, I don't know how much it goes out. 6? 7? 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6. Okay. That would be my middle line coming through. Right. And then that would give me enough room for sure. For sure give me enough room. Okay. But then if I take that one back, let's take this one back first. So it's not going to be right up the line. I can rework all the electrical. Just if I'm gonna start it, I have to start it on this line. We can decide after where we want to start it. Right, how close, how far? Yeah, okay, yeah, wow, that's cool. Oh, I suck. Yeah, pop. Thank you. Okay. Like, I don't mind, like, it's gonna have to bend, these belts are gonna have to split out, right? So splitting out and raising up, that's fine by me, right? Turning, raising up. So if I raise up there, then maybe I'll be in line with that. I'm in line with that, and I'm cool with that. Yeah, I think so, right? I could have just checked this way. No, I'm not in line yet. Whoa. Still low. That's the lowest I can go, but like, at least 20, right? If that's the lowest, and that's just for like the extra belts, right? I only need that 20. I only need up to here. So I do have that one room, right? And then the next level up can be, I don't know, up to 10. So I put it right there. Just start it right there. Put it raise up, raise up. Just gonna be a field. That's all it's gonna be. Okay, we'll leave that one, that low one. We'll just leave it for now. How far do I go up? Oh. Okay. Need some electrical out there. Whoa. Yeah, that should be good. That should be that should be a good start. Cause like now I can just push it back a bit more, right? I don't have to be right so close. It's gonna go over that rock anyway. There's nothing on this side. I'm gonna take a tree down. Leave the tree in. Go back a bit more. Not gonna fit. Yeah, we could build it there. We could start here. Yeah. See what it looks like. It's either take the tree out or don't take the tree out. That's to go to. I don't mind the tree like poking in, you know, a couple branches. You probably come up from there, right? Oh, that's 20. Okay, push it back that much. So this, I have it like the freedom now. Like I can go, you know, up to here, and it would just miss like all the trees. Still give me enough room to travel it sideways. Right? That's huge, man. Just extend it out, and everything travels back this way. Yeah, I'm gonna probably need like an extra highway, man, because that's gonna have to be pulled back a bit. I'm gonna have. I forgot about traveling out, like pushing it back out. Right? I don't want to push it out the backside. Then it has to travel all the way around. And push it out the front, go into the next one. This one, or wherever it is. Maybe 2/4 Yeah. Yeah. I could probably just like run them to the next row up, right? Because I was thinking about splitting it right here and just having, like, starting the whole thing right here and going back. But then I'll be like destroying two of those trees. But trees to me, whatever, right? Then I'm like, oh, wait a second, I could just like move it back. I should move it back more. It should be back here. This is where it really should be. It should be back here. Then it comes back out, and all like circuitry stuff can be still made in front of it. Yeah, it should be made back here. This is where my rubber should be made, right on top of this one. Then it gives me like almost like a triangle, or like a square, but like it's a triangle. 3-point started here. Yeah. Bring my 6 up to here, and then start it here. There's nothing else out here, right? Yeah, there's nothing else out here. So I'd cover like these 3. Some of this one, right? There's nothing in this area that I want to build. Probably extend it a bit more, but whatever. Then I'd have the freedom to just go straight out and straight in. One layer. Okay, yeah, I think this is the spot right here. We'll just continue right here off the front raw. We'll just rock and roll from here. Everything is laid out. gives me enough room to push out the plastic and the rubber. And then this can be introduced. I still have enough room to make everything. Yeah, more stuff out here on top. Okay, okay. We got it. We got it. Well, don't. Oh. Yeah, let's start to split there. Why not? Doesn't have to be right off of that one. It could be a little bit closer to you here. Yeah, why not? This will be the split. No, I don't think it's right there. I don't think it's right there. Yeah, I think that is like that, yeah. So it's right there. That's the first turn. Yeah. Doesn't have to be 4. Wait, how am I splitting this? Oh yeah, this one has to be straight out, right? This one is. Oh. Okay, now I have to think about this floors, because liquid's gonna come in, right? Maybe I should push it to the middle, pump it up. But then is there a transfer? No, there's no transfer, so everything can just be burnt. Like the container can be sunk. Right? There's no return of these. Okay, so this has to continue. Just has to be like taken apart. Wherever it's gonna branch off, it has to be taken apart off this line and go in. No, it has to be taken up first. then I have to work my other belts around. So where does that one come in? Splits on the sides. It's 8, I can do on top. The liquids, right? Liquids are gonna be on top anyways. Or for it to have an unpacker and the line that splits it out. I don't know if I should run it that far or just run more lines. Run them every 1 to 300 or run it every 4 to 16. I don't know. Either way, the liquid's gonna have to come up, right? This is gonna have to come up to the 2 at least, but the 2 this is gonna be my return. I'm gonna have to have one for at least 4 returns for stuff to come out. Right, so this is my lowest level. Oh wait, no, not even. I have to go up one more. Right, yeah, I have to go up one more. Because I'm gonna be on this. Because I don't want to split my... I can just split it and run them... like fork it in front and then run the 16 out that way. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. And then they all kind of group. How would they all group, man? I like the idea of running them this way, 16 this way. And then another, like, run them left to right, 16, instead of front to back, front to back, front to back. And I'm trying to figure out, when I run this gas in, or run the fuel in, I might just have to do the highway still. Depends how. Could split it all right here, push it all up. That's going to be a lot of belts pushing out. It's going to be just too much belts. But I want to group them. I don't want it to be like, you know, plastic rubber, plastic rubber, plastic rubber, plastic rubber, plastic rubber, plastic rubber, plastic rubber. I don't want it like that way. I want this side plastic, this side rubber, right? Either side plastic, either side rubber. You'll have to travel across, feed these guys, travel back, feed these guys. And then branch off because there's going to be too much, and then all the extras is just going to come out and feed the next factory. Yeah. See. Oh, that's too much. Too much. Yeah, I did it right. Okay. Okay, okay. I think I'm probably gonna do the 16s this way. And then it won't be so big and huge, but there's gonna be a lot of like entanglement down and across. Some will go across and then some will drop to the next and just have like pure out. And I'm thinking like if I have to go up one, right? From this. At least. Oh, okay. How am I supposed to get that up in that jungle? No. Give it its own space. Well, no. Stop that. Thank you. Okay, so we got a layout now. All this stuff can just be deleted. I really don't. These aren't moving. Heat sinks aren't moving. These are still moving. On plates. None of this. None of this. Because I'm just pumping here. This to this. And that's it. Some copper can go down there, I guess. Yeah, when it comes to it, we'll move it. What should be same? Like, I can use this spot to split, like, the first line out if I need to. Right. But it has to be 2 up, doesn't it? Right? Yeah, at least here. Right there. Should we just start it right on the edge of it? Yeah, just start it right on the edge of it. You can always build it out, right? Let's just add 1 extra. There you go. And that can just stay for now. Go in there and erase it after if I want. Two different lines. Whoa, okay. Yay, you had enough. Okay, that's what I gotta go, right? Yep. So where should we put the first one in? Maybe here? No. Take the first line off. Let's see. Okay, now I have to figure out how I'm going to build this. I have to build the stages first, right? I say drop one. I don't really want to create another one. Okay, so I know, I have to go to the scene. Okay. 75 to 300. 300 goes into 4. 1 to 4, right? Calculate like how much I'm gonna need to run the machines, and then anything that's not being used leaves. Yeah, there's gonna be 16 rows. I need 4 machines for 16. 4 on this side for 16, 4 on this side for 16, 4 on this side for 16. So it's gonna make that's where the divide comes in, right? How many floors am I gonna need? Because I'm gonna need 1 for fuel to come in, right? And I'd rather have fuel come in on what's in, right? What's out. I'd rather have fuel come up. I'd rather just do that or something. No. We probably can go 1 more in. But I'm just saying, man, like I'd rather have just that 1 and then do everything else. I think it'll be more tempting. And then build around. Yeah, build around the next level for like unloads. I should make a blueprint of it, right? For 4. Oh yeah, change the blueprint again. But that's why I had to figure out how to build it, and then I had to recreate it in the blueprint. So I don't want to be like, oh, I have to erase this and move this up now. Change this. So we're gonna have at least a floor for splitters and mergers. Okay? Not just do the floors. Okay. Okay. We'll get down to a couple floors. No. Okay. So we're gonna have at least 1 floor that's gonna have some kind of splitter converter thing, right? And let me see if I can get this. If this goes up 1, then we're good. Oh, see, I can go Probably gonna have to go at least 2 more, right? So I'm gonna probably have some kind of like overflow, right? Overflow is gonna leave. Sure, orange, okay, the overflow is gonna leave. Come down. See, I don't want to build it super tight, like, I'd rather have it its own level, right? But I think, yeah, that would work too, like, if I can just pop it up on, like, connect it to that one. Okay. That could be my overflows, right? That's my exits. And it goes up, and that will be the output one way. See, like, if I feed them one on the inside and then one on the outside, so we'll come in this one. That's weird. It's gonna be a zigzag out, shuffle back. Decisions, because I can't go down anymore, right? So I have to go up. So if I build it like even 4 up, right, higher than this, I'm just thinking, okay? So I got a floor for, let's just say, overflow rubber, and then a floor for rubber that feeds, right? Because I don't want the floor for rubber and that feeds on the same line. Maybe I should and just kind of like smart split it. So any overflow that happens, it just keeps going. But it's kind of going to be like a direct feed, like 4 to 16. There's going to be a couple crossing. No, because they're not even producing. So it should be kind of like separate. I'm thinking like 2 separate systems, okay? They're all going to make the same. So we're going to have the first ones that make enough to feed the production line. And then the production line half could just be the stuff that just doesn't go back into the system. It just keeps on pushing out of the system, right? So I have to create something, create enough where it feeds itself, right? Once I get to that point where it's like I created enough rubber and plastic to feed all this fuel being burnt, anything extra plastic and rubber that comes out of that right? Cover the cost of the initial burn, right? Or cover the cost of the run, the operation, right? And then, so it should be two separate lines. Still gonna be a lot of lines going across, crisscross, right? 4 to 16, 4 to 16, 4 to 16. Can design it so it looks like that to 4 to 16. And then anything after that. Yeah, it's a lot of just like how do I make it? I know how to make it, but it's just like how do I want to design to make it? I don't want it one floor. To me, one floor is just it's not gonna be cool. I want it at least, you know. I'm trying to plan these floors up because I know I'm gonna have to raise this up. The belts are gonna be its own, right? So I'm gonna need at least one space for the belt to come up, for the fuel to come up, right? And then we can start with unloading. Two belts. I'd probably go two foundations. Cause this would be like the corner of the machine, let's just say, right? So we'd have 1/4 for that, 1/4 for that, and then we need that crossover on the same, right? Let's go. Let's do this. All right. So we got 300 off of each. Cost 75. Three, 6, 12, right? Mm-hmm. 16, 1200. So this will feed 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That will feed 16. So I need one more. So I need a row and a 4. feed the 5 rows. Right? Yeah, the 16, because that'd be another 12. No. 12, 12, 12. 4 times 12. 4 times 12. 16. 1200. So I need 1 row plus 4 machines out of the 5 rows. Yeah, so I'm going to have, still 12, 12, 12, 12, right? 36. Yeah, no, 36. No? 36, huh? What do you... No way, dude. That's pretty pretty. 16, 4, 7, 10, 2, okay. Okay. On both sides. Yeah, I think I'll have more than enough for everything there. Then I'll try to figure out, okay, so I figured out if I run 16, if I run 20 machines, so that's 1 line and a quarter of that, of the next line, out of, right, it'll be enough to feed the rest 5 lines, right, or the rest of the lines which add up to 5. So out of the 5 lines, 1 and a quarter is being used. Still have 3 3/4 production. Yeah, on both sides, 3 3/4 production. I just have to figure out how I'm going to loop them. Because if it's 5 machines, I can just use the first 5 machines first quarter of each line for switching production to feed the other side, right? Feeds outside, this 4 feeds outside, this 4 feeds outside, this 4 feeds outside, and then all the rest is just production. Just can come out by itself. 4 goes across and feeds the 16. 16, and then production. And then one out of this comes over and feeds this 16. And then everything else is production. So I think that's probably I'm gonna do 1 4. There's a 4 right here. A group of 4. A group of 4. He's gonna pop over, feed these 16. With one of the is gonna pop back over, feed the first initial 16, and then I'll have 15 production. Oh, that's my going. Yeah, I think that'd be the easiest way. Well, not the easiest way, but most logical. Instead of trying to go the whole 16, do a whole row plus a quarter to feed the whole system, that's a lot of more belt work. This way, I'm just cross-feeding it, taking one unit from one side, feeding the 16 on that side, and from that 16 that I just fed, I'm taking one and refeeding the first 16 that produces that 4. That I can grab that first 4 from, right? So it'd just be like looping itself, and then 15 of that 16 is just going to be straight production. And I can send it on its own belt. And it won't interfere with each other because it's going to be straight across. Like one's going to be in front, one's going to be in back. So I'm going to have to come down one. Okay, my first line down at the bottom baseline is going to be the feeding loop feed. Since it won't like interfere with each other's, right? So then I'm gonna have to go floor up. There's gonna be some kind of lift. Yeah. Until we feed, and then that can go feed the whole system production. Yeah. And so off of this, where the lift is, I'm gonna have production line. Production, and then Well, I'm on production down. I'm on production straight out, right? So I only need one going down, looping across, looping back, looping up. This one coming out. That's it. It only has to go down one. I'm thinking all crazy, man. Cause like, I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to add like, all these buffers, all these freaking shit. No, it's just one loop down. So I'm just gonna have to chain it once down, right? Bring my feed in. My feed's gonna be like, the bottom. And then I can have production. Yeah, okay. So I think I figured out the height. I just hope that it fits this way and that way. The 20. Or maybe I should, it's just gonna be two, right? Yeah, one for the loop down to feed the other system, comes back, feeds that system, and then the top system is just gonna be normal production pushing out and pipe down. And then I'm gonna need, yeah, okay. But it was, what, 7? I didn't count over there too. Ah, that's what I wanted to count too. I think it was like 3 out, 4 out, right? 4 and then the machine. Because I'm gonna need input. This should be input line. Is it this one? Yeah. Has to go across at least, right? And then split into 16. It didn't go across. I'm not too worried about that. It just the amount that 16 is gonna, and splitters, right? Let's see. Okay, let's just see. There's 2. There's 4. Right? If I go 2 and 2, right? And that's 2 and that's 4. And get 2 off of each of these. 3, 4. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. It's only 8? Yeah, it's gonna be two lines at least. 16, right? And you got 2, 4, 8, 16. So the 2 lines in like that. On both sides, it's gonna be a combination of split and return. But that's saying that the one line is right here for the cross, right? Crossover, crossover. It's gonna still be 2. 1, 2. And then let's see if it works on this one. That's fine. Okay. I might have to check this. Okay. So if I wanted right there, it's just going to tell me that it's too close. if I go there, and my output, right? I don't care about my input. Yeah, no, it should be lined in with the back, with the friggin', with those pipes, right? I don't know if it's the top or the bottom. See, then these four have to be grouped, brought down, shot across, broken back out into 16, and 16, and then that 4 comes across, breaks into the 16. But on the other side, right? Then we'll have all our production come out here. Just like straight out. I don't think I can. I have to do 2 rows and have 2 heights in them. Because I really don't want to do 10. Because I will not have enough room. It's going to be a huge build. Huge build. I don't know if I want my first side to be fed this way, like come out. Either way, one side's going to be facing forward, one side's going to be facing back. So it's going to be, I can always lift up my plastic and have my rubber low, or lift up my rubber and have my plastic low. It's just, I don't know if this highway is going to be big enough to fit all the, oh, it will be, but like on a nice number, right? I don't want to be, yeah, that's a lot of output. So really, like, I can just launch it down. I can't. I can't. That's the thing, bro. I can't put that one first. That's gonna be my logistics floor, and then I could put it on top of my logistics floor. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to add 2 to this anyway. And then it's gonna have to be my base. Right? Yeah. And then this is gonna have to be my start. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I totally forgot I need my logistics for it. I need, like, not logistics, but I need that transfer over. I was gonna start building my refinery right there. Ooh. Yeah, it has to come down, right? So maybe one more can come this way. Probably not. But I think it should start right there. We still have enough room to come down. Pop in. I don't want to bring it under, because then I don't know if I'll have enough room for the next one. Right? I'd rather just bring it out to the front, not to the back.